Austin suburbs, two great options. Let me tell you about them. Quickly rising housing prices in Austin are pushing so many families out of the city limits and into suburbs. Two of them that we work the most and love the most are Buda and Kyle. We're going to tell you about those today. Buda and Kyle are both south of Austin, right along the I-35 corridor. Buda is closer to Austin, so it's a little bit further north, and it's the zip code 78610. Buda also looks like Buddha if you're not from around here, but you say it Buda, like beautiful Buda. Okay. Kyle is right below Buda, just north of San Marcos on I-35. Kyle's zip code is 78640. All right, so both of these two areas have a lot of things in common. They both were just blips on the map along I-35 until about 25, 30 years ago when they just started explosively growing. So I grew up in San Marcos and I used to go to Austin for shopping and different fun big city things. And when we drove through from San Marcos to Austin, it was mostly fields, and there's like a water tower for Kyle, and I don't remember something for Buda. Definitely not Cabela's. But all of that has just come in recently. So these are kind of like boom towns. They've just exploded in growth. So they're very, very similar. They both have kind of a country rural feel to them, still a little bit of that small town charm lingering from the old days. They both have downtown areas that are more historic district looking, with just a cluster of older homes in those areas. And then the remainder of the city is more master plan development communities where you've got HOAs that often have pools and trails and other amenities. The houses are built by one or two builders in each community, so they look a little bit more similar. They're usually a little bit close together. And they've got fantastic amenities in these master plan communities. Schools for Buda and Kyle all feed Hayes School District. So a lot of them cross. Some kids that live in Kyle go to a school that's actually in Buda and vice versa, just depending on where the boundary lines lay. School district is well known. It's a good school district. Within it, there are spotty places that are better and less better. So talk to a trusted real estate professional to help you find the right fit for your family. Cost of living in these two areas. Because Buda is closer to Austin, the pricing there is higher than in Kyle. Median sales price right now in Buda is trending right around $367,000, which sounds crazy for me to even say. It feels weird coming out of my mouth because Buda has not been that expensive until very recently. But as prices in Austin go up, a lot of people are getting priced out of Austin and moving to Buda, and so prices there are following suit, and they're rising there also. Median price in Kyle right now is trending right around $290,000, which is also much higher than Kyle has ever been, but still much more affordable and way more affordable than Austin. If you live in Buda but you work in Austin, or you want to get into Austin for different events, the commute is shorter than it is for Kyle because, again, Buda is positioned further north and closer to Austin. So driving from Buda to Austin can take about 20 minutes if there's no traffic. It's not far away. But if you hit traffic at peak times, it could take you an hour. So that can be an intense commute from the suburbs. Kyle then is going to tack on about 15 extra minutes to that commute, whether it's traffic time or non-traffic time. So for some people, it's worth it to pay a little bit more and be closer in. Other people don't mind a 15, 20-minute extra commute time to get more for their money as far as housing prices go. Culture differences, they're not really that different. There may be a little bit more of an Austin feel in Buda than Kyle, just because, again, people are leaving Austin and moving into Buda, so they're bringing with them their personality, and we're seeing that hit Buda a little bit more. But they both do still have kind of that small town charm, that Texas country kind of feel. So they're fairly similar in that way. So let's talk about shopping and dining in Kyle versus Buda. Kyle has the Super HEB, which is massive and has like TVs for sale, everything you could ever need within an HEB. It also has a Target. It has a lot more of the big box stores. So if you live in Buda, that's your closest Target and your closest good big HEB are in Kyle. Buda, not so much. The H-E-B is a lot smaller. It doesn't carry all the products that the Kyle H-E-B has, but it's got some more charming things going in. So there's this new little district down near the historic downtown area of Buda that has really cool new buildings that have been put in that kind of feel like Joanna Gaines inspired. There's a really cool bar called Nate's down there. There's some really good hair salons and bike shops, different cool kind of small town mom and pop type places that are just really beautiful and charming, and the people of Buda love it. So that area is becoming more of a spot to go out downtown. You don't have as much of that in Kyle yet. You do have a few coffee shops that also can double as bars at night. You have a little bit of live music in downtown Kyle, but it's not quite where Buda has gotten. Probably it's going to get there pretty soon. Both areas are trending that direction, and just with more people, more people want more dining and more places to go out. So the business and the commerce are definitely growing in both areas. All right, so both of these suburbs are fantastic for families. Both are poised for explosive growth right now, just like everything along the I-35 corridor. Both have really great park areas built into the city. And like I mentioned earlier, HOAs, which means homeowners associations, with trails built through the neighborhood. So they're just set up to have really good places to go out for a walk with your family or go play Frisbee golf with your family. Just a lot of good outdoor spaces within each city. In both Buda and Kyle, there are a whole lot of swimming pools, splash pads built right into the neighborhood amenities. There's a YMCA that's sort of shared between both that has a really good pool that you can join, take your family to in the summertime. So just a whole lot of things going on for families year-round. All right, so just like every other place in the Austin area, the housing markets in Buda and Kyle are hot right now. The houses are selling quickly and very competitively. So if you want to buy a house in either of those places, you need the help of a trusted real estate professional who knows and understands the market in the area. I would love to help you. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.